All right, here's another SAT question involving systems of a linear equation and a quadratic equation. Let's go ahead and read it. In the xy plane, the graph of this equation intersects the graph of this equation at the points 0, 0, and AA. What is the value of AA? Quick reminder, when you have a quadratic equation intersecting a linear function, you could have two solutions, one solution or no solution. In this case, we are being told that we have two solutions. We are given one of the solutions, we just need to find the other solution. So the easiest way to do this problem is using Desmos. But I'm gonna wait to show you the Desmos method, which is the easier thing because I need us to review really important concepts here. So we're gonna use the more challenging, the more tedious method first, and then we'll come back and do the easy way, which is Desmos. By the way, for the record, I want you to do the easier thing, which is use Desmos. However, I also want you to be a great math student in the future, and I want to keep reminding you of the important concepts that will follow you throughout your mathematical academic career. So bear with me. Let's solve for this using algebra, specifically the substitution method. Y equals x, we can take this x value and plug it in place of this y. So we have x equals 3x squared minus 14x. Remember, when you're solving a quadratic equation, you have to set it equal to 0. So to set this equation equal to 0, we are going to subtract x from both sides like that. And then notice how the x's on this side cancel, and we have 3x squared minus 15x equals 0. To solve quadratic equations, you first have to factor. So to factor these, you look for the greatest common factor, which is a 3x. You can take that out, which leaves you with an x minus 5 equals 0. And now we set each of our factors equal to 0, 3x equals 0, and x minus 5 equals 0. The last piece is to solve for each x value individually. So for this first one, we'll divide both sides by 3. And for the other one, we'll add 5 to both sides. So the first answer is x equals 0. And the second answer is x equals 5. So you might have already connected the dots and figured out that this answer here is the 0, 0. And the other answer that we are finding, x equals 5, is going to be this second value here. So we can figure out that the answer is going to be 5, 5, which means that A is 5, and that's the answer to that question using the algebraic method. So now let's look at the Desmos method, which is what I really want you guys to get good at and use. So here we are. You're going to take your equations, y equals 3x squared minus 14x, plug it into Desmos like that, and take the other equation, y equals x, plug it into Desmos. Now what you're looking for, let me hide these, is where the two equations are intersecting. The first answer we were given is 0, 0. You can see it right there in Desmos. And the other answer is 5, 5, like we found out when we solved this manually. So the answer is A. Notice how much quicker Desmos is, but also please keep in mind that I want you guys to review specific math concepts. Hope this helps.